Good morning. This is another Sunday. I'm off to get my son for our daily, weekly visit. And I just want to talk a little bit about subconscious mind, because that's something I've been going through a little bit lately. And I don't remember if I even touched on it lately or not in videos. I think a lot of people are afraid of their subconscious mind, and there's really no sense in it, because it's a part of who you are. It's, in essence, from my point of view and my perspective, the simplest piece of you there is. It just soaks everything in, it holds everything in, it has no judgments about anything. It's just probably the purest piece of you that there is, without any thought of its own. It's like a tape recorder. I mean, it's in a simple way. But I've been having, for probably the past week and a half, dreams. Well, they started out probably a month and a half to 2 months ago, but they've been getting to where from like every other week to every night now, to where it's dreams of me having to come to terms with my subconscious mind. And in each of these dreams, there's different aspects of myself that I've had to learn to face, that I didn't like, or parts of me that I would actually have to talk to my subconscious mind. And once I figured these dreams out, I would speak to myself, or speak to my subconscious mind like it's my friend. And I just tell you, I'm ready for some more. You've been giving me these dreams. I understand what these mean. I'm ready for some more. And it works. I mean, it really does. And for every piece, it's really neat. One of the first dreams I can remember having the biggest impact, and I think I did record that, was where I was in this cave of water. And there's usually almost water in my dream. Almost always. Even if it's just a little bit. I'll explain how it was in my one last night. But in that cave, and everything was nice, except for, there's this one dark, weird, scary ass little corner that I didn't want to go down in, but I did. And that was me accepting the fact, I think, that there's parts of me that I didn't want to accept, that there are dark parts of me that I've just forgotten about, or locked away, or didn't want to face. And once I went through that, then it started different ones. And then like last night, I was saying about water, and dolls represent a weird thing in my dream, because there's always, it's not really dolls, but there's always these things that are childlike qualities. And I think a lot of that stems back to my childhood, and when I was hurt so bad during my childhood, or just maybe the innocence of it, I don't know. But there's always these childlike essences to whatever these characters are. They've been children, they've been other things, and last night they were just some creepy ass dolls. And I mean, like some misfit dolls that have been zombified kind of shit. And I think those things represent different parts of my personality, different levels of just different things, and I have to start facing each one. And last night in my dream, like I said, the water thing, there was a leak in the attic, and different levels of your house represent different levels of your subconscious mind. And right off the bat, I don't remember what attic is, I gotta look it up. But there was a leak in this attic, and this attic was creepy as hell, man. I mean, you had to climb up. It was an adventure just to get to it, because you had to climb up on this, like, ceiling of this one room, and you could see off in there, but there was no floor, and it was just up above you. So you had to actually jump a 3 or 4 foot span while jumping upward, and you just could barely get up there. So, I mean, it was a creepy looking place to start with, and I had to go in there because there was a water leak. It was a leaky roof. And as my old profession as a roofer, you know, that's just one thing that just I can't accept, you know, as a leaky roof. No, that's not happening. And I went in there and I started looking around, and all of a sudden all these things came to life, and they were just, instead of running from them, I faced them, I talked to them, I got to know them. And you know, by the time that dream was over, they had come down out of the attic to meet me. And it was a welcome experience. I mean, it was just, they were still gruesome looking, but it was different because they were more accepted. I accepted how they were, they accepted me, and we were able to just get along. You know, the other people that were in my dreams, they were accepting of it. It was really neat. And I don't know, I just felt like I needed to talk about that, because I think a lot of things we have is we just brush them off as scary dreams. They're not scary dreams. They're parts of us that we're scared of and we're not facing. And whenever you face that, it opens you up to see who you really are, and it opens you up to find out your own possibilities. Because there isn't anything to fear but fear. Just get to know yourself. I mean, there's only so much you can do in your waking hours, and there's only so much you can do during meditation. It's when your mind meets itself is the most difficult thing to understand. Because you're trying to get yourself to see things that you don't want to see. And you're trying to trick yourself into doing it in a way that is accepted. So, just face your fear. In them dreams, figure them out. You have to understand why you were scared. And like I said, I don't know, but you know, this whole week, I haven't been dreading to come and get my son for our visit at all. And normally, that is something that I just absolutely just, it gets me. Usually on Friday till Sunday afternoon, I'm just a ball of knots. And the only time I felt it is just right now when I'm getting really close. But you know what? I'm not going to let it bother me like that anymore. But I think coming to terms with a lot of things inside myself, I can feel a difference. You know, it's not like I'm any smarter. It's not like I have this profound knowledge. It's just, I can feel an inner difference. There's a peace about me now. And it does. It takes a toll on you. It takes a drain, because these are things that you've probably repressed. And it's taken a lot of energy to lock them things up. That means it's going to take just as much, if not more, to unlock them. And I tell you what, this past past couple weeks, I have just been drained, completely ran down. And I think it's coming to a head. I think it's getting good. I think life is better, you know. I see things differently now, you know. I'm more thankful. And I'm glad. You know, this whole thing with my narcissist ex, I mean, she really screwed my life up, really screwed my head up, but it needed it evidently, because I'm going to be better than I ever was by the time this is over with. And in some ways, I'm confused on whether I need to thank her or what, because I mean, her being screwed up has just kind of really saved me. Because there's no telling how much more of this crap I would have took if she wouldn't have been as bad, you know, or for how long, or after this relationship ended, what kind of would I gotten into next, you know. But I'm taking steps to face that stuff, and I just want to say, you know, don't discount your dreams as just dreams. You know, they're not always just dreams. Sometimes they are, but if you wake up and you have a profound sense that, you know, man, that was really creepy, or man, that really meant something, then research it, figure it out. Or I've always heard, if you remember your dream when you wake up, that it's a message to you. You know, the good ones you don't remember. You know, the dreams that don't really mean anything, you know, your mind just being whatever your mind does about the day or whatnot, you don't remember, is what I've been told. But hey, you know, that's all I really got. Just look into yourself, because you're the only person that really has your own back, you know. And I know you feel like you haven't, and I felt that way too. I was like, I let myself down, you know, how could I do this? Well, I'm remedying that, and I want y'all to too. I want everyone to be whole and happy, because we all deserve it. We can't let these broken people break us. We spent too much time and energy worrying about them and trying to fix things, and let's put that energy into us, man. And that's what I've been doing. And a lot of people say, man, you're going through this really quick. I think maybe because I'm not fighting it, I'm not resisting it. I've accepted the pain that's pain, and you know, I'm trying to learn from the lessons. And don't get me wrong, I still have my days, and I still have a lot of feelings about stuff, but things are getting better. And God bless y'all.